I've now joined Contact 88, been with them since 2018, and I thoroughly enjoy it. It's good fun. We meet lots of different people, and for my sins, I'm now the fundraising trustee. We need to do fundraising because we try to keep the costs of our fares to our passengers as low as we can, so we just basically cover our costs.
My mum Mary came out on the bus for many years, and sadly she passed about 5 years ago. I then had an opportunity to come and do some volunteering, so I chose this small local charity because I knew how much it meant to my mum. Going out gave my mum an interest. It stopped her from being isolated. She had something to talk about. It kept her mobile. She had something to get up for during the day.
The financial management of Contact 88 has been exemplary over the 38 years that it's been in existence, and I'm very confident that it will continue to be as good for the next 38 years. The places that we tend to get the money from are central and local government agencies. Most of our money comes from charitable trusts, of whom we have about half a dozen that we can call on if we would like to. Community retailers that we've been dealing with, a couple of the large supermarket chains. We have local events, concerts, we have raffles, and we also have the passengers who are very generous, and we have collection boxes on all the buses, and we quite often hear the rattle of loose coins going into the boxes.
My role is just keeping an eye on the 2 minibuses that we run for our outings and engagement with nursing homes and the like. My other responsibility is taking on board new volunteers with Contact. They obviously need a driving permit, and that's dealt with as they go through the recruitment process. It's a tremendous charity to work with. We meet some lovely people, and it's very much worthwhile.
I've been a trustee for about 18 years, and I've been operations manager for probably about 14 of those years. My role is to ensure that the outings go according to plan. Each week we do 2 or 3 outings, pubs, places of interest, shopping trips. Plus we organise trips for other groups, which might be stroke clubs, nursing homes, social clubs of varying sorts that can hire the buses from us.
Passenger for Contact 88, and I've been coming ever since the COVID was out the way. I used to do other things, but as one gets older you can't do these other things. So I joined Contact 88 and I've been with them ever since, and they're absolutely amazing. We go for a nice ride and then we go to a pub for lunch, and the best thing about it is for us older people that we're meeting other people, keeping our brains active, if not our bodies, and we meet new people, we make new friends, and I try to go out 2 to 3 times a month, which we're allowed, and I recommend it to anybody, particularly people living on their own. You've got company, the day's broken up, so you're not bored indoors watching television, of course.
I do have a lot of consideration for the fact that elderly people can get very lonely, so this is a great way of getting them out. And for me, having recently retired, it was a good way that I could do some volunteering, but also I could then go off and do travelling, because it's not dependent on certain days that I have to be in the garage and driving. So on a day-to-day basis, it's not day-to-day, I do about once a week actually, I would pick up clients from around Chichester. We may go out for a lunch, or we may go for shopping in Tesco's.
It's just rather great to be able to give a little bit back, taking people out who are often on their own, feeling a bit lonely, can't get shopping, or go out for trips to eat and to meet each other. And the great thing on our buses, that they're all old friends really, so when you pull up and the next one gets on, they're all chatting away, and very often they've maybe not seen anyone for the last week or so. So it seems like a really nice thing to do. I get a lot out of it because you're mixing with nice people, you're doing them a little bit of a service, and often get a nice lunch out, or nice gardens, shopping centres, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's just a rather nice thing to do, and Contact 88 does a great job. We've got 2 mini buses, and very often on the trips we take both buses out.
Hello, I'm Alan Williams, and it's been now more than 25 years since I first drove a Contact 88 minibus. I'd recently retired, and I was looking for something useful to do with my time, so I volunteered to drive Chichester stroke victims to and from the Chichester Stroke Club. We used Contact 88 minibuses, so it wasn't long before I found myself also driving for Contact 88 outings as well. I did that for a while, and a little while later I met Bernard Charles. Bernard, it was he who founded Contact 88 more than 10 years earlier, and he invited me to become a member of the management committee. So I became a trustee as well as a volunteer driver. This continued for many years until I reached the age when, with the age limit for Contact 88 drivers, and for the second time in my life, I had to face retirement. Not with a pension this time, but I continued to act as a trustee for Contact 88, which I have done till this day. Well, that original vision of Contact 88 by Bernard Charles and the founders really has stood the test of time, because nearly 4 decades on from its foundation, our passengers still enjoy coming out with Contact 88. And what's more, the volunteers still enjoy it as well.
I help run the media page on Facebook, and I really enjoy doing it. And we love the people, they're wonderful people. They all volunteer, give up the time freely, and they're just an amazing bunch of people.
I had an opportunity to volunteer, and so I thought, let me choose a Chichester charity that was small, and I've become really happy with the people that I work with. They're always friendly and I've made friends, and I would recommend anybody that wants to volunteer think about joining Contact 88. We always need assistants and drivers.
My name is Rangesh Nalla. I'm a volunteer trustee and a treasurer for Contact 88. I've been driving the Contact 88 minibus for the Chichester Stroke Club, and also for 1 year I drove the Contact 88 bus for outings since 2017. My job description being treasurer, I do all the payments and do the accounts using an accounting software. Contact 88 is a wonderful charity. It serves the local community, and it's always been a huge pleasure being volunteering for Contact 88.